Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. And so we gotta continue playing the Champion's Path deck. We have had a match against Flying Pikachu V, where our opponent did not set up, but we did rather quickly, and won that one. We played against a Psychic healing deck, so it was interesting that I'm preventing damage and healing a little bit, and they're healing a ton of damage. And so we were able to defeat that deck. And then, let's see. We played against Lucky Ice VStar, which does what Lucky Ice VStar does best. And we were not able to win that match. I thought it was a close match, though, but others might disagree. So, looks like we are just starting Drednaw V here. We've got V-Guard energy that we'll be able to attach to and instantly be reducing damage by 60. So that is pretty good in my opinion. We still need, if we could get a water energy and a quick ball, Melony could become an option on our turn 2 rather than Marnie. And I would love that. I would personally absolutely love that. Open up a lot more opportunities for us. So it looks like we were playing against some sort of Shadow Rider list, which is interesting. End our turn. They do have that Shadow Mist ability, but because we played the V-Guard energy down this turn, we kind of get past that. So we won't be locked out from playing our special energy, just our Stadium, which can reduce our damage by 20. So that's a little bit extra there that we won't be able to do. Our opponent attaches Horror Energy. Good pick for them. Training Court comes down. And an Air Balloon in order to get out of dodge as quickly as possible. Now, the fact that they aren't playing any type of supporter yet, if they don't play one at all this turn, that's going to make this Marnie a little bit more dangerous to play. It might give my opponent the opportunity to capitalize off of getting their own hand shuffled. And yeah, it's a little frightening playing down this Marnie, but yeah, I don't have any other choice. Literally the only playable card in my hand. So we will play that Marnie, give our opponent a new hand, but it also gives us a new hand. So hopefully we get something. Okay, Radiant Gardevoir, not exactly what I was looking for, but Capacious Bucket with a Quick Ball and a Drizzile Inteleon in hand. That is pretty darn good. So we can go ahead Quick Ball for a Sobble. We'll grab that and attach this water energy to our Drednaw, and we will end our turn. Now, we could have Training Court for that water energy back, but I would prefer to Drizzile for a Melony to draw 3 cards and accelerate that energy, leaving our energy attachment for if we draw into a Drednaw V, but we really want a Drednaw VMAX. Oh, they're going to go ahead and Marnie us. Give us a brand new hand. They were able to get a Galarian Articuno down, but only accelerate 1 energy to it, which is interesting. Sadly, they really ruined our hand. We did not get our Drizzile back. We did get a Quick Ball, but that's not going to be very useful to further our goals here. But that Training Court could still provide us an energy from the discard, and that could trap their Shadow Rider in the active for a little bit longer. Currently, we are negating 80 damage from our opponent, so that's not bad. Your turn, we get a Heavy Ball. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the Heavy Ball. We get a Sobble from there. The Quick Ball, I'm kind of hesitant to play right now. I don't know what we would grab, but more importantly, I'm not sure what we would sacrifice in order to grab something. At least this turn. Like, I could grab another Drednaw V, but that's just a gusting target that would get trapped in the active. So, Horror Energy does trigger, giving us two damage counters. So, our damage reduction doesn't work on Horror Energy, but if our opponent does not retreat, we will get the KO next turn. They do have the VMAX. We did see that, and they put it on the bench. I was kind of expecting them to do that, and I'm not sure if they understand that the powerful bite attack kept them from retreating there. So we do get the Drizzile finally. Sadly, we no longer have a what am I trying to say? A water energy in the discard, so this Quick Ball is not going to get us that much, but we can Drizzile for an Irida. And Irida will be able to get us a Drednaw VMAX and a Capacious Bucket. So, yeah, Irida, then Irida for the Capacious Bucket and the VMAX. There's the VMAX. Ooh, our other VMAX is prized. So we gotta be careful with that. This Ordinary Rod might become more important than originally expected. But we will go ahead, evolve up the Drednaw, grab 2 water energy with Capacious. We will quick ball one of them away and grab another Drednaw. There we go. We can attach an energy still, so we will attach this energy, and we will G-Max Headbutt for KO. Even if we hit Tails, we get KO. Yep, 160 damage. We will get 20 damage done to us due to the horror energy, but 2 prizes are pretty much worth that, in my opinion. 1, 2. And, we did not get the prized VMAX. That's okay, though. This Inteleon will get us a Melony and something else. I don't know right now. Nope, they're gonna Marnie us, so let's see what our hand becomes. So we get the Melony without having to evolve up, and we get a Sobble for the bench. So right now we're kind of settling into what we can expect here. Are they going to leave the Shadow Rider in the active? Fog Crystal for another energy. Yeah, that's going to power up Mewtwo in order to hit a big attack here. They need 300 damage on this Drednaw, but right now we are negating 80 of that damage. So really they need to hit 380. Ooh, that Star Raid attack could really hurt us. And most likely that is what they will use if they're able to switch. Yep, there's the switch. That is most likely what they'll be able to use. Now, we will be able to negate some of that damage because it looks like it's just damage. 120. We're negating 80 here. We're only negating 50 here. So, still going to be a good amount. Oh, and they have the Choice Belt. And they also play Radiant Gardevoir. Nice. Alright, so... Ooh, they're selecting attach cards from the board, so they're going for the Purge attack here, even removing all 3. Yeah, only doing 220 damage. Now that is a lot, don't get me wrong, that is a lot, but I am really hoping here that we can, you know, do a little bit more than just that. We will go ahead, attach an energy to Drednaw there. Lucky Ice Pop. Flip a coin. Heads. Cool. Lucky Ice Pop. This is going to take a little while. Every heads we get, we're just going to play it again. Because if we can seriously fully heal Drednaw VMAX with this one Lucky Ice Pop, that will be insane. I'm kind of expecting the Drizzile for a second one. Yeah. Let's see. How much are we at? We've got 140 left. I don't really love that. We would need to play it, what, 5 more times to negate another KO. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So there's 1. Sweet. Okay. Come on. Keep giving me heads. Keep giving me heads. 2. We need 3 more. Awesome. Awesome. 3. 2 more. Come on. Oh, yes. 1 more. We just need heads 1 more time. Ah, oh, please, 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 please. Yes! We are no longer getting KO'd next turn. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There was a slight risk that we were going to be KO'd due to Shadow Rider being able to accelerate energy, but Mewtwo's only able to discard 3 energy at most. So we were able to negate that happening, basically. Tails on the attack is fine. We weren't going to get the 1-hit KO anyway, sadly. But, you know, They only have 140 left. So one more hit, even if it's tails again, will get us that KO. So that is phenomenal, in my opinion. We do have Irida. Irida will let us grab an Inteleon and an item, and that Inteleon can grab us 2 trainers. What 2 trainers is a good question, but we will just have to see what my opponent is trying to pull off here. Powering up the benched Shadow Rider, probably seeing that Mewtwo is not long for this world, so trying to get energy onto the benched Shadow Rider so that they'll have an attacker for future turns, which is not a bad plan. Now, I do see this Crobat just sitting here. When we KO the Mewtwo, maybe we will want to go for a Serena to gust up the Crobat, and then all we need is a heads, and we get the KO. Marnie. They're playing Marnie against us, mixing up our hand. Our hand wasn't too flashy, so what do we get? We do get Lake Acuity, which is pretty cool. We do have an Ultra Ball and a Water Energy and a Drednaw that we can get rid of. But nope, apparently Drednaw VMAX was just too much for them to handle. Really, it was that Lucky Ice Pop, being able to take away that 2-hit KO on Mewtwo, with Mewtwo VStar against the Drednaw, really changed the flow of the battle. And I think that is what sealed our victory. But thank you to my opponent. They had such a great game. You know, didn't work out in their favor. I hit a lot of heads. A lot of heads. But, you know, sometimes you just get lucky with the Lucky Ice Pop. Yeah, so if you did enjoy this, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like this. And join the Discord so that we can talk about Jank cards, decks, formats, other TCGs, or whatever the heck you want to talk about. And, of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.